overlook right there that you can kind of pull over on the side of the road and look up Hanapepe. I'm going to take you guys upstream, show you some places you can only see flying over.
South sailor's legs and the license to fly. I came with no mad feet and some wandering toes that glide up my longboard and hang on.
Now, for you guys that have seen Jurassic Park, we come around this corner, I think things are going to look a little familiar to you. Welcome to Jurassic Park, guys. So the waterfall in front of us, you go back and watch the very first Jurassic Park movie. That's Jurassic Falls. The helicopter flies up the valley and lands right there at the waterfall. And we all know it as Jurassic Falls. The true name of that waterfall is Manavaiopuna. I'm going to bring it on both sides of the helicopters, guys. Don't forget to look around at all these other waterfalls. Great timing on your behalf as far as your flight. These waterfalls just come and go with the rainfall, so. Start out on the right side, bring it right back around the front, and then over to the left. I never get tired of that. Anybody see any of those velociraptors down there? No? Pick there, I'm going to open it to the west. As you look around here, you don't see any development at all. This whole area through here, this is again still part of the Robinson family, and one of the blessings I think is they've never done anything with the land. You know, to have something in your family for over 150 years, anything could have happened back through here, and so to not have any development on the majority of their property, again, I think is a true blessing. One of the reasons I moved to Kauai is I love to hike, backpack, be outdoors, you know, and so I'd love to come back here and spend some time. Chances are it's never going to happen. They really just don't give out opportunity for anybody unless they know you to come back through here. I bet you guys thought with my accent I was originally from the south side of the island, right? Originally from Tennessee. This is my home now. I love this island dearly. Now, one of the blessings, another part of that blessing is that I get to fly over this just about every day. And one of the things you realize about Kauai is only 65% of this island is really inaccessible other than just flying over it. And so without being able to fly over it, the majority of the people never get a chance to see the majority of the island. It's always amazing to me when I talk to especially the older residents of the island. Yeah, how many of them never get to see the majority of the island that they live on? Every so often you'll have somebody comes in and maybe their grandkids or their children bought them a helicopter tour, and almost always they're in tears, you know, halfway through the flight because they just realize, you know, how much of the island they haven't seen, how beautiful it really is. Now this next canyon, guys, this is Olakele Canyon.
there will be.
Still part of the Robinson family property.
Have pity on those whose chances grow thin.
You look up to your right at the end of the canyon right there. You see those clouds laying right on top of it. That's the top of the island. Kind of rare to see even the back of the valley right there, but usually that's the wettest place on earth, right up where you see those clouds touching the island. We receive right around 450 inches of rain just about every year, which makes it number 1, number 2, or number 3 wettest place on earth. So didn't quite make it last year, only 386 inches. Still a tremendous volume of water. And what's amazing about that, you come over here to the coast over here on Miss Carol's side. Yeah, Hanapepe, Poipu, Waimea, all those little towns, they only receive right at 30 inches of rain, maybe 35 at the most. There's really only 12 to 12 and a half miles separate those 2 points. That's incredible to me. You can go from 450 inches down to 30 inches of rain in just a short distance. All the red dirt that you see in Hawaii, you see that on all the islands, but mainly here in Kauai. And just comes from a high iron content in the soil. Over time it begins to rust, kind of gives it that rusty red color. Kauai is the oldest island, so it had a little more time to rust. Right here in front of us, guys, you're going to see a little dirt road right in front of us, and that's the property line. So here, almost all the way back to where we entered the mountains in the very beginning, belongs to those guys. Incredible piece of land. How's everybody doing okay so far on the fly? Everybody's good? Yeah? That's right in front of us. This is the beautiful Grand Canyon of the South Pacific Waimea Canyon. Did anyone get a chance to drive up here?
We took the bus tour yesterday.
Bus tour? Yeah. Beautiful, isn't it? Yeah.
Gorgeous.
You can't do it all on one vacation, but yeah, guys, ever get a chance to check it out, this is one of my favorite parts of the island for sure. You guys are all on the tours or on the boat, so everybody got a chance to see the Big Island of the lava. Yeah. One of the cool things, I moved here from the Big Island. One of the cool things I came across when I was doing my research is, the Big Island, all the Hawaiian Islands are produced by the same hot spot in the Pacific Plate. As it rotates, creates volcanoes. The volcanoes create the islands. And the Big Island's our newest island. 500,000 years old. Kilauea is still erupting, producing that lava every day, new land every day. Looks like Mauna Loa will probably do the same thing pretty soon. And so it's still growing, in a sense, still being born. And you come here to Kauai, we're the oldest island in the Hawaiian chain. And one of the things that we're actually shrinking. We lose about 2 to 3 inches in circumference just about every year along the coast just due to erosion. And we're 5.5 million years old. And one of the cool things I came across when it dawned on me is I don't know anywhere else in the world that you can go and see an island being born, so to speak, like on the Big Island where you guys saw, and they go backwards in time 5 million years and see what it becomes. And that's what you're seeing here. Each one of these lines along the canyon is just another layer of lava as the shield volcano was producing Kauai. And over the last 5.5 million years, the erosions expose that, and it's beautiful. Right here in front of us, guys, this is Waipo'o Falls. I'm sure you guys saw this, Michael, from the overlooks. You can see it from any of the overlooks up here. Or not any of them, but the first two. I'm going to give you guys a better view, and I'll bring it around on the left side, Jeffrey and Carol too. Waipo'o Falls, 800 feet tall.